Hi everyone. In this example, I want to show you how you can restrict the user from entering the same value in a column. So imagine that we have the product code, and let me also color the column. And we want to give some product codes here, but we want to make sure that each of the product code is unique. For example, if I've given a product code A1, the next one cannot be the same. So it has to be an A2 or a A5 or a B4 like that. And it should give a prompt to the user. If they are trying to enter, let us say a B4 one more time, it should give a prompt saying that the value already exists and essentially not allow the user to do that. Let's see how we do this. So I will select B2, that is the first cell. And then on data and data validation, we will allow a custom formula, and the formula would be equal to count if, and we will take the first cell, that is B2 with a $sign, colon B2, comma B2. So what we are doing is we are counting that in the range so far, how many times is the value coming. Now in the very first cell, obviously the result is going to be 1 because we're only searching in one cell and we are searching for a value that has to be in that cell. For example, if I put in A5, then of course A5 is coming exactly one time. So that is what we want to check. Is it equal to 1? We press OK. Now if I put in an A4 here, that works. And the reason it works is because in the cell B2, we know that B2 is only coming one time. Let me copy it down. So I'm just pressing Control D to copy the values as well as the format. And let us see how it works now. So if I put in A4 one more time, you notice that it gives me an error telling me that I cannot do that. So if we retry, we have to give a different value. And if I click on cancel, then the value is not inserted. Let us make that prompt a little clearer to the user. So I will go again to data validation. And in the input message, we will say that, please note that the product code should not be repeated. And in the error alert, we can also stay here. Please ensure product code should not be repeated. In fact, we can say that you seem to have inserted the same product code twice. If you want to change the style, you can do that as well. So we have a warning, an information, and a stop. I'm going to keep an information here. We click on OK. And again, we want to copy the format down. Another way to do that would be to press Control C, select the entire range, press Control Alt V for paste special, and then we select the format here. This will copy the data validation as well. So if I try to put in an A5, that works. If I try to put in an A4, it tells me that this value doesn't match the data validation restrictions. Let me just make sure that my input message and error alert are working properly. Hold on. Okay, so I think I will have to copy with a Control C, Control V, or a Control D. And let us check now. Okay, it seems to work now. So the format will not work because the messages will not come. So make sure to do a Control C, Control V, and then delete all the values. So one more time, if I put in an A4, it doesn't work. It says that you seem to have inserted the same product code twice. So there you go, an excellent way of ensuring that the same value is not being repeated, because that can create a lot of havoc. Because once a person accidentally puts in the same value, it might have a domino effect and ensure that the other formulas also don't work properly. So I always believe that the best way to fix an error is to not let it happen in the first place, and this is a good way to do that.